It's over. Sam Heughan's secret affair exposed. A scandalous unveiling of Caitriona's hidden romance. Leaked text messages. The news spread like wildfire. Outlander star Sam Heughan reveals years-long secret romance with co-star Caitriona Balfe. That night, social media exploded when an anonymous account released a series of screenshots of intimate messages and photos between the two, not from behind the scenes, but from private trips, late-night meals in Paris, and chats that were said to be sweeter than the script. Caitriona: if the world knew we were in love from the first season, Sam, they would never believe it. They thought it was just acting. Fans were stunned. One side said it was fake. The other insisted, we always felt it. It's real. The problem is, Caitriona Balfe is married, and she has repeatedly denied rumors of dating Sam Heughan in official interviews. The truth behind the scenes: for more than a decade, Sam Heughan and Caitriona Balfe have been known as the legendary on-screen couple of Outlander. Despite constant speculation, both have denied any romantic relationship in real life. However, the series of leaked messages blew the curtain away. Hundreds of thousands of people flocked to fan forums, digging up every interview, every glance on the red carpet, every seemingly accidental handshake. The evidence began to pile up: a trip to Tuscany on the same day, but no photos were posted together. A wrap party where both disappeared midway through filming. Caitriona once burst into tears during a live interview. The reason at the time was tiredness, but now people are starting to ask questions. While Sam remained completely silent, Caitriona was forced to speak out after being relentlessly hounded by the press. In an Instagram post, she wrote, "I know people are looking for answers. But love, really, isn't always simple. There are things that haven't been shared for 10 years, not out of shame, but out of respect. Respect for what was, what is, and what can't be. I never cheated on my husband. But I loved Sam Heughan. And sometimes the greatest loves aren't the ones we keep." A third person speaking out, the man mentioned in the post, Tony McGill, the Irish music producer and Caitriona's husband, was also unexpectedly dragged into the storm. Shortly after Caitriona's post, the Daily Mail confirmed it had contacted Tony, and his representative issued a brief statement. Tony and Caitriona separated earlier this year on an amicable and respectful basis. A statement, but explosive. So, the marriage that was once considered the most stable and private in Hollywood had long been on the rocks. Sam Heughan, who had kept quiet until then, finally posted a short tweet: "Love doesn't mean possessive. And sometimes, the best thing we can do for the people we love is to set them free." Short, but enough to make those who used to ship the two burst into tears, both happy and heartbroken. The final choice: after the media storm, Sam and Caitriona agreed to meet at a small cafe, hidden among the quiet streets of Edinburgh, where they had first made memories while filming Outlander. No more spotlights, no more cameras, just them, and their jumbled memories. Caitriona arrived first, sitting quietly by the window, her hand gently stroking the wedding ring she no longer wore. Sam appeared a few minutes later, his eyes hesitant but still as warm as ever. They looked at each other, wordless stories rushing back, intertwined with joy, regret, and unfulfilled dreams. Sam spoke first. "We've been silent for too long, Caitriona. I used to think keeping secrets was to protect everyone, but now I realize it only hurts us more." Caitriona nodded slightly. "Me too, Sam. I used to be scared when I thought about what would happen if everything was exposed. But the truth always finds its way to the light. And I think we cannot continue to live in the dark." Sam looked straight into her eyes. "So what should we do now? Maybe not to forget, but to accept. Accept that we once had a beautiful story, even if not for the world. Caitriona smiled sadly. Yes, we were once allies, companions, and also a beautiful love. Now it is time for each of us to move on our separate paths, keeping precious memories. The two stood up, shaking hands tightly. An end but also a new beginning, for both of them, and for what they once had.